Hello there. Let me just turn off my PlayStation so you can't hear the fan. Speaking of fans, I'm a big fan of that performance. I'm a big fan. Oh, God. Welcome to the stream. Let me just put some brightness up, boys. Let's get the brightness up because it's a bright day, isn't it? It really is a really good performance from Manchester United. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll be giving my thoughts, which are probably the same as your thoughts. But nevertheless, I want you guys to contribute. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this match as well. So yeah, where do we even begin with such a good performance like this? I think this was it was like the Sheffield game all over again. It was just so good. It was just brilliant. Just the build-up play and everything, and the finishes and the performances, and also seeing Greenwood really flourish as well. Oh, it's just so good to see. I don't know about you guys. Come on, smash that like button if you haven't yet. I keep on saying that, but I just really appreciate you guys for watching. Share this video, let them know that I'm talking facts here. I'm going to be talking facts here. I hope you guys are talking facts as well, because let's talk about that first half. Let's talk about that first half. And let me just zoom out. That's my screen. Is my screen all right? Okay, let me know if I'm actually filling up the entire screen here. Just I can lift my foot like this. So I need to contain myself. Okay, let's talk about that first half then. From minute one, we were just on it. We were just on it. Pressure after pressure after pressure. The Brighton players, to be fair, they were trying to escape, and that's what they have to do, don't they? They have to be on their A game. But we were on it. We were pressuring them. We were on the front foot from the very first whistle blowing. It was brilliant, brilliant. It was really good. I was like, okay, these guys are up for it. These guys are not just taking the Sheffield game and Norwich game as a fluky 2 wins. We're not just sitting back thinking, oh, we're sick now. Don't worry. Brighton are nothing. They're nothing to us. We just did our jobs. And Bruno Fernandes got a first chance on the edge of the D. He hit the bar. Good chance. Good pass from Wan-Bissaka, wasn't it? I think it was a good pass by Wan-Bissaka. I don't know if that was the goal or the miss. It wasn't a miss. It hit the post. Bruno Fernandes firing shots that are not just skying over the crossbar. You love to see it. Nah, I'm joking. Bruno Fernandes is such a revelation for this club. Ever since he has come in, he has become the catalyst. He is the catalyst. But obviously, that doesn't mean he's helped everyone. That doesn't mean everyone else hasn't been good enough. Everyone has been doing their job. I felt like this team had a purpose. This team felt like they were all playing to the same wavelength. It wasn't like, oh, they're just relying on good players to do his dirty work, which he does. That's part of being a manager. You have to rely on your big players to do your dirty work sometimes. But it was also the manager instilling a philosophy. Do not just sit back and wait for Brighton to come to us. So you're having a laugh with Manchester United, and we were playing like Manchester United should the entire 90 minutes. So yeah, but Bruno gets his second chance. It gets deflected, to be fair. Luke Shaw does a good... Luke Shaw does well to get forward, crosses it. When Luke Shaw gets forward, when he actually gets forward, he's actually decent. Like, he actually creates chances. It's just that Luke Shaw needs to do it more often, but he's starting to do it more often the second half of last game and this game as well. So you got the cross in, the ball lands to Bruno Fernandes. This time he shoots it from almost the same position, but he gets a bit of luck, deflection, bottom right-hand corner this time, doesn't hit the post. And to be fair, he deserved it after it hit the post last time. So he got the 1-0. Actually, no, one more thinking. That was the second goal. I forgot about Greenwood. How can I forget about Mason Greenwood? How can I? Okay, we'll talk. That was the second goal, Bruno. We'll talk a bit. Talk about that second. I was just so gassed about Bruno's performance. But Greenwood really, really had an impressive performance. Probably his best first-team appearance so far. Really good stuff, mate. The step-overs to get past his man. It was just quick triangle. We were playing triangles. I know, obviously, we're playing triangles. Who would have thought? But it's just it just felt like we've actually trained for this. Like, we're not just taking the piss. You know what I mean? So yeah, Greenwood, cheeky little step over. Obviously, they don't just do it just for show. They do it for show, but also to get the defender off balance. Greenwood was just swerving a bit, 2 minute cheeky step overs. He's not actually doing anything with it. He's just trying to get the Brighton defender off balance. And to be fair, the Brighton defense were actually dropping back, and maybe they should have pressured Greenwood a bit more. But nevertheless, when Greenwood shoots from the right-hand side, it's either going a bit wide or it's definitely going in. And it went in this time for his first goal after lockdown. And he deserves it, Greenwood. I think He got his start ahead of James. Ole went with the same starting 11 that started Sheffield, and we can all agree this is the best starting 11 that we're because you know it's a good starting 11 when everybody watch it, looking at the team news on Twitter is basically like, yeah, that's the one. Like that's when you like. Obviously, there's 1 or 2 changes left back. Maybe Bailly in the future could overtake Lindelof. But come on, guys, this is the first 11 that we've all wanted to see for quite a while. Really is good stuff. Leave a like if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share with your mates. Let them know that I'm spitting facts. It's not a rap. It's not a freestyle. But I'm just spitting facts about Manchester United against Brighton. It wasn't that Brighton were playing badly. It's just that we were allowing them to play badly because we were pressuring them to play badly. That's what I felt we were seeing. And then after that first goal, we don't get complacent. We go again. You can hear the shouts from the managers and the coaches because obviously there's not many the fan noise is there, but it's fake fan noise. So you can still hear the coaches. Keep on going. Get more goals. Pressure the defense still. Really good stuff. Really, what's it called? What's the word? Really ruthless stuff from the lads. And of course, Bruno gets that second goal. I just explained it first time. I thought it was the first goal. But yeah, you get a bit of luck, but you get that bit of luck when you're actually attacking the defense. Okay? Or you can say, oh, fluky, oh, a bit offside, Luke, you're a bit offside. To be fair, that goal, Luke's intervention in that goal didn't really actually. I said 5 minutes ago that it did connect, but looking back, Luke's offside run didn't really connect to the goal. It wasn't a direct result to the goal. But to be fair, I thought VAR was going to rule Bruno's second goal or first goal out. But it didn't, thank the Lord. It got the second goal. To be fair, I felt like we would have got the second goal anyway. That's when you know. So I see that's the mentality I have because I just felt like we were playing so well anyway. It doesn't matter. Smash that like button if you haven't yet. Each like represents a point. Well, a step closer to the top 4. And that's what we're aiming for, really. We've got 6 games left, I think. Well, not 6 games. Like 5 or 6 games left. And we've got easy teams. You can only beat what's in front of you. And you got to go for it. You can't just sit back and just think you're sick. Otherwise, the Premier League teams will surprise you, as they always seem to do. Well, that's why it's one of the best leagues in the world, isn't it? Surely. So, yeah, let's talk about other players. So, Greenwood was good. Obviously, Bruno was good. We'll talk about Bruno's second goal in the second half. Luke Shaw was good as well, getting forward. Wan-Bissaka didn't really have much to do because the players don't actually they actually don't attack Wan-Bissaka until they actually have to because they know Wan-Bissaka is going to clot them like Spider-Man. This is it. I'm so gassed, man. I'm going to be here till 11 p.m. So make sure you get the full brunt of my thoughts because it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Martial didn't get too much to do, to be honest, but he was working hard to get the ball. And as a striker, sometimes you just got to wait to get your opportunity or make the runs and allow the wingers to make the opportunity or vice versa, where Rashford was making the run and then that allows the space for Greenwood to come in and Bruno to come in as well. It's not just for the first couple of goals, but the second goal as well. That's what you got to do. You still got to work hard. You still got to test the defenders, not make sure the defenders are looking. Which player is going to get the ball? Which player is going to get the shot off? Oh, okay, I'm going to track Rashford. Oh, no, I'll leave space for Bruno. You know what I mean? That's what we got to see. And that's what we're seeing. Rashford didn't really get much. I think Martial had less of a... Martial had a bit of a better game than Rashford. But again, Rashford didn't get much to do. And he made those runs in to distract the defenders. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Smash that like button. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Leave your thoughts down below on the side. I want to know what you thought. Who was your man of match today? It was definitely Bruno Fernandes, but Greenwood is a close second. And Matic, let's not forget about Matic, the unsung hero of this entire operation. A calming influence. That fucking 30-yard volley pass to bloody Greenwood as a counter-attack was fantastic. Maguire heads it away as he usually does with his beautiful slab head. Aerially, Harry Maguire is one of the best defenders in the world. It just is, in terms of aerial. But he's still pretty good off that as well. Good defensive clearance, deals with it calmly as he always does. Matic, it's heading over to Matic after the header. Fantastic ball, fantastic stuff. And that was and he makes those attacking passes after he gets the ball. Really good stuff. Greenwood collects it, uses his pace, space in front of him. Fantastic cross to Bruno and a volley smartly bouncing off the ground into the net. Really good second goal. Bruno gets 2 goals. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. He's Bruno Fernandes, man. You look at him and he's like naturally good at football. Like, let's be honest. Like he just has every bone in his body is a football artistry. It just is. Let's not pretend here. But Matic really controlling the game. I'm seeing it more and more now. Matic controlling the game. He's really improved himself since Christmas. He really has. Allowing Pogba and Bruno to do their thing. Pogba, to be fair, didn't do much, but he was to be fair, sometimes he was actually making more fouls than actually contributing attacking wise. Or maybe because I wasn't watching the game all the time, so I'm distracted on my phone, too busy watching the reactions. But Pogba didn't do anything wrong except do those little fouls and stuff. But it shows that he actually gives a crap. If you're fouling someone, okay, it's a bit of a mistake, but at least it shows you're actually trying to impact the team. You're trying to get the ball back. He wants to play for Manchester United, and that's what we like to see, really. And he's happy. Everyone's happy playing football. Pogba's smiling the most. Pogba's smiling the most I've ever seen him smile. And obviously, it's a small thing. Okay, it's not about smiling. It's about your feet. But realistically, Pogba's just happy to play for Manchester United. He's seeing the team in front of him. He's like, this is sensation. This is what I've always wanted. This is a team I signed up for when I came from Juventus. You know what I mean? That's why he wanted to leave. But he could still leave. You never know. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about this game, which is very good. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your mates. If you want to just talk random stuff, talk random stuff. If you want to talk about Arsenal, and Arsenal fucking lost to Brighton, talk about that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Let me know if the audio's alright as well, guys. So we talked about the front three. Pogba, Bruno, Fernandes. Lindelof was alright as well. Didn't really need to do much. Luke Shaw was better as well. It wasn't sick, but it was decent. It was good. Wan-Bissaka again didn't do much. De Gea made some good saves in that second half, really proving to people why he should stick around, or at least people give him a chance. At least I know I've criticized De Gea, but it's because I'm just disappointed because I know where he can get to, and obviously he has to prove that. Okay, fine. When you're conceding a lot of shots, you save a lot. And De Gea made some sensational saves in 2 seasons ago. Best player carrying us, to be honest. I can never forget the carry job he did on. He's just carrying Manchester United in Mourinho's last couple of seasons. Really good stuff. But as a top-class goalkeeper, you have to prove that you're top-class when, okay, you don't get many chances to save a ball. But when you get the 1 or 2 chances, you have to be on your A game. Even if you're not concentrating because you're just relaxing, watching Bruno bloody do his thing. I know it's beautiful stuff there, but you got to make the saves when it counts. And he did it today. You cannot chat shit about him today. Cannot chat shit. He made some good saves. That first save was a standard save, to be fair. It was close to him, even though it looked like it was going top right. Good stuff. Decent, but not sick. That second save was better because the ball kind of changed direction from the deflection. And it was a bottom left save. Calm, cool, collected. Another clean sheet for David De Gea. That should give the defense and De Gea more confidence. Leave a like if you haven't below. Subscribe if you're new. Comment your thoughts on this beautiful game. Am I overreacting? Let me know. I really appreciate you guys' support. So yeah, De Gea was great as well. If you want me to do ratings, that was 8 out of 10 performance. Bruno, 10 out of 10. I wanted him to stay on for a hat trick, actually. But I get it. Rest players. When you're 3 goals up and you're locked down, you're more likely, even without lockdown, you still rest some players. And Ole was smart to do that, especially after the Norwich game before, where we had to play some of our best players to try and get the ball over the line, let's say, and try and actually get to the next round in the FA Cup. So yeah, it was right after all those minutes being played. It's good to rest some players. And Maguire seems to play every game, but luckily, hopefully, he gets some rest soon as well after this. Really good stuff, guys. And to be fair, once the substitutes came on the second half, that 25 minutes to play, which is a decent number as well. So it gives more time. If you win comfortably, you got time to spare to allow substitutes to flourish a bit. And Daniel James got a few chances. Again, his final ball wasn't good, but his positioning, his running was good. So it's good to see him getting back into the swing of things a bit, but it just needs to sort out his final ball, not be selfish all the time. But I get it, he's a young lad, he wants to score the goals, but the power in the shots weren't good enough, as well as the accuracy. So sometimes you just gotta pass it and do the training, and then you shoot. Do the training after the game, and continue improving Daniel James because he's a good squad player, good substitute, and yeah, he'll get there. Igalo didn't even have much to do, but calm. He was still pressuring the ball as Martial did. That's what he should do. Pereira, to be fair, he was getting to right positions. He was all right. But that's where Pereira should be. That's his level. Down below in the pecking order. Maybe even more so below. Because we need to fill out that bench. Just because we did drop out a bit. I think Trossard got 3 chances, actually. After, to be fair, yeah, once the subs came in, Trossard started getting more chances. He's definitely Brighton's best. That's definitely Graham Potter's best player on his disposal. What's his name? Trossard. I thought his first name. He's from Belgium. There's a couple that went wide a bit. It was very close to going in, or hitting the bar going in. So Brighton still got a couple of chances, especially in the second half. But by then, it was more us dropping off because we knew we won the game than them actually being sick. You know what I mean? Like proper good. So yeah, but still, we know our first 11 is good enough, really, to at least be a top 3 club, top 4 club. Like imagine if this first 11 was starting out in September. Realistically, it wouldn't be game over because we'd have to see how we handle the title challenge if there was one. But it would definitely be in a top 4 race. We're playing like a top 4 club, but it's still close. It's still all to play for. But we're continuing the pressure for Chelsea. But if we want to continue the pressure long term, we need a better bench. Grealish, why not get Grealish? Especially if Villa get relegated. I love Villa and Birmingham City. I love the Birmingham clubs. But if Aston Villa get relegated, it could work in Manchester United's favour. It could work in our favour because Grealish could come to our club as a substitute, but it's an important substitute. Every player at Manchester United, we're instilling that United DNA, and that's what Solskjaer loves doing. And that back in the golden days of United, every player had to play harder. Every player, whether you're on the first team or the substitutes, had a part to play. John O'Shea. Thinking of other players now. I forgot about the other players. Who's other players? I'm being exposed here. Ryan Giggs, maybe when he's getting a bit older on the bench. Loads of players. Everyone has a route to play. Makeda. I love that commentator. Love that. Every substitute. Grealish should be grateful for Grealish should want to come to our club to contribute to the greatness. That is, well, not greatness, but we're getting there to greatness, or hopefully on the road to greatness. Because we don't want Pereira, Lingard replacing Bruno if he ever gets injured or he ever gets a red card, because it will happen one day. You know what I mean? You have to, or maybe in cup competitions when we want to win multiple cup competitions, like big clubs that want to do, like Liverpool and Man City always want to win all the trophies. To be fair, more so Man City because they got such a loaded squad, but also Liverpool to some extent. I know their bench isn't as good as Man City's, but Shaqiri was bloody praised by loads of people, not just Stoke City fans. You know what I mean? So Grealish could come in and do a job as well, in that similar way where he's a good player but he's on the bench. And then if you need a creative outlet who's not Bruno Fernandes, so we don't always put the pressure on Bruno to perform and not rely on him, so when he goes everyone else plays crap. And so when Bruno Pogba if Bruno Pogba are not playing, we need a better creative outlet, but just better subs, not just centre mid position. You know what I mean? He could play left wing as well, Grealish. That's a versatile position as well. Sancho as well. I know Greenwood could potentially be a first team starter with the way I think he's looking, man. He's looking really good. Bobby Van Persie vibes, as people would say. But we still need competition for that right winger. We don't want to make it easy for any of our players to be like, oh, I'm comfortable, and let them get complacent. Even if it's subconsciously they're getting complacent because they know nobody can catch them in the rankings of the team. Sancho obviously looking likely, hopefully. But yeah, it's such a good performance, man. What else can I say, really? Where are we? My lips are a bit. See the little plaster, mate. Let's check where we are in the league. Excuse me as I hit the mouse. We are 5th. We've just overtaken Wolves on goal difference. Obviously, it was important to win, of course, because otherwise we'd be below Wolves. And because obviously Wolves are the only one. I think we're 7 points ahead Tottenham. Of course, Tottenham have a game to play, but it looks like there's a gap forming between 7th and 6th. So we want to keep on marching on 4th. Leicester are struggling. So Chelsea have got West Ham. I think who have Leicester got? If Leicester got a big team. Everton. Leicester have got Everton and Everton at home, and Carlo Ancelotti's a decent manager. And Leicester haven't really started the best. And Chelsea have started pretty good, to be fair to them. That break has done Lampard some good, I think. I think they were really falling off a bit. But now this lockdown's almost acted like the Bruno Fernandes thing for them, but it's going up now. So yes, we can catch Leicester. I think it could be Chelsea and Man United top 4. Leicester bottle it a bit. Brendan Rodgers, he has a history of doing that. But no, we can't. We just have to take it game by game. Don't assume anything. Yeah, really good stuff. We're through to the semi-final of the FA Cup as well. Can't wait to verse Chelsea as well. They'll be Chelsea are going to be wanting to beat us again, or not beat us. Well, what's the last time they did beat us? But they'll be looking for revenge after we've beaten them like 3 times. So we can't be too gassed and can't be like, oh, we're going to beat them 4th time. I love it. We should. We want to go to the final of the FA Cup. There's no reason why we can't beat Chelsea, but Chelsea are going to be out for blood in all competitions as well as us. So why not get to the final of the FA Cup? Why not get top 4? The way we're playing right now with this first 11. Focus on the league as always. When's our next game? The next game is against Bournemouth at home on Sunday, or Saturday, I mean. So again, another winnable game, but we just take it game by game. Do not get complacent. We have Villa after that as well. A chance to Grealish to see us firsthand. And yeah, it's just looking good. And also, if we get top 4, then we can attract these kind of players. So if Grealish if there's rumours, I saw rumours saying Grealish might go to Man City. So let's just say that does happen, because obviously Sane's left, I think, to go to Bayern Munich or something. So let's say players have to choose between Man United or other clubs. If we get top 4, that's a big draw to get some players in for the project. Like, convince them of the project that we're doing. Sancho, come. We've got Champions League. I think that'll be a massive factor in those kind of transfers, if you know what I mean. So that's another reason to keep on going as well. Obviously, 5th place is still available just in case Man City get banned from Champions League. But again, Wolves are still on the tail. So there's no point just relaxing and be like, there's a gap below us. We're going to get through anyway if Man City bloody bottle it against UEFA. So we just got to keep on going, keep on winning, instilling that winning mentality. I love how Solskjaer said, I love how Solskjaer said we need to just get that first trophy maybe as well. Instill a winning mentality. Solskjaer gets it. He gets what he's like a fan. He knows what we want. It's whether he can instill it long term and challenge for a title, which is the problem. But he wants to. It's not like every day he's working hard. I'm convinced of it because he's a fan. He's one of us. You know what I mean? Like, even if I ever became manager of Man United, I'll be working just as hard as Solskjaer. But Solskjaer has more football acumen. But people would compare maybe a fan to Solskjaer because you could say Solskjaer's not tactically in here. But these last couple of games shows he's up there. He knows when to change the system. Or he's always going to be a counter-attacking manager, defensive. He's shown people that he's switching it to the proper United way. You get me? So I'm really excited to see where he goes with that. But we can't get too gassed. Solskjaer can't stabilise us. Long term, we'll see. But I support him, but support the team. Positive vibes. That's all we love to see, don't we? Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't yet. If you're watching this back, then you're even more of a legend. You're all legends. You're all top men, not legends. We say top men over here, whether you're a man or woman or something else. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm waffling now. I might end this soon, actually. Yeah, I'm just really excited, man. Come on, guys. I need some of you guys to comment. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Last stream, everybody was talking. Come on, guys. I'm just looking through some of the tweets here. Rants from United stand. Matic casually putting out the fires. Andreas is starting. Another top performance from the lads. Bruno Fernandes worth every penny. Yes, he was. How much did you get Bruno Fernandes again? 50 million. Bloody bargain, mate. And you could say it's lower because I think it was just add-ons adding up to 50 million. Abdul from the, Full-Time Devils. Bro, I'm watching 2007-8 United again. Laughing emoji. Yeah, I think Gary Neville said that, what was it, that third goal by Bruno Fernandes in the second half reminded him of the Rooney Jason Park counter-attack against Arsenal in the Champions League. You reminded them of that famous counter-attack. And yeah, you give me goosebumps. We're not quite there, but we're showing more and more shades of it. Really good stuff. Wan-Bissaka now has 4 assists for Manchester United FC in the Premier League this season. He's bested his assist tally at Crystal Palace last season in 13 games fewer as well. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. He's starting to improve his attacking game as well. To be fair, his attacking game wasn't even that bad before. Just that obviously there was less options back then, if you know what I mean. Not the best players back then, but now we're on form now, and Wan-Bissaka's just doing the job both defensively and attackingly right now. Really good stuff from him, consistently great for us. Fantastic signing. People don't talk about Wan-Bissaka enough. In a parallel universe, Glenn Murray has just made it 2-0 to Brighton as Mourinho brings on Fellaini for Sanchez to get us back in the game. Jay Motti from the United Stand says. That's funny, man. Yeah, I think it was the right decision to get the Mourinho at that time. But we move with Solskjaer. Don't want to talk about the past. We move on to the future. That's what we do. Exactly, two and a half subs, or two or three subs, and we're a completely different team. To be fair, you can also contribute the lower performance to the gears coming off. We're resting our players. We're putting the weak players on. Maybe they don't have enough time to show why they should be starting because we only got 25 minutes left in the game. But come on, let's be honest. If Pereira, James, and Lingard, let's say, is starting, or Garlo's decent actually, so he's my boy. Forget him. If some of these other lot are playing, it's gonna be a different type of game, really. Well, you could say, oh, if it was Jurgen Klopp, he'd make bloody second team players sick as well. But do you know what? Some of these players we know aren't good enough anyway, so we can't really judge it too much on that yet. And Ole's learning on the job, but he gets United, and that's a plus side for him. If you're gonna learn on the job, you gotta have someone who's actually knows the club at least. And bloody hell, Ole knows the club more than any other manager post Sir Alex at least. You can't disagree with me with that one. God, Rio Ferdinand's getting gassed. He's making reviews on YouTube as well. You love to see it, Rio. Sign me up as well, mate. I could talk with you as well, Rio, about football any day. Tommy on Twitter says, I know we didn't need him, but Bruno Fernandes is the one player I really wish Klopp had signed. Oh, it's a Liverpool fan. He'd have been so perfect for Liverpool. Probably could have gone invincible without him. And then the Man United fan, Tom, says, I thought you were going to sign him in the summer. God, imagine if Bruno Fernandes went to Liverpool. That would have been a travesty for us. Really good, really bad stuff. But thank God he's with us. Matic is class. Match's assist for him. Did Match get an assist this game? He's got. Did he get an assist? Was that first goal, second goal? I don't really know. But he deserves the assist because he's playing sensational again. But we need to replace CD. We need to replace him soon though, because in the long term he's getting older. That's what big clubs feel like. Okay, you're playing really good, Matic, but we need to think for the future. We think about the club, not just about Matic FC short term. You know what I mean? Matic is great for us. A couple of years, he could even be sick for a couple of years. Maybe even be part of a top 4 title charge. Maybe, you never know. But in the long term, we need a young CDM who's willing to do the Matic job. Allow Pogba and Bruno to have the space to do it and have the quality to do it as well. So Thomas Partey, I don't know if he's a proper CDM though. We'll see. I need to watch him. I need to watch him in books. Some people say he can play centre mid as well. And Declan Rice, I've been hearing Declan Rice would fit the profile of a young British talent that Ole's been signing a few of. But I don't think we've seen enough of him to warrant to see if he can start Man United games. Maybe Declan Rice could come to the club for a cheaper price and maybe develop. Maybe if we see the potential there. But for if let's say we buy him for 60 million, bloody hell, that's too much. So you never know. Declan Rice could show himself to be the next worthy CDM. Wan-Bissaka can't cross. Haha, next joke. You love to see it. But you know what? I'm going to end it there. The real Man United is now standing up. Long may this continue. And on that note, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Whoever's watching this, you're top man. You're with me. You're a real one. You're a real one. And yeah, I think I've said all I've got to say, really. It's the happiest I've been. Half an hour chat. Another chat coming on Saturday. What time is the next game on Bournemouth? It's at 3 o'clock, so I'll be available probably 5:30, 5:15 on the Saturday in a couple of days' time. So I hope you guys are there with me for that. Tomorrow is going to be a career mode episode, so do not miss that. It's going to be around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, probably 4 o'clock around then. So yeah, new career mode episode. Can I make it to the semi-finals of the EFL Cup? Just you wait. Another good episode coming up. coming up soon. Trust me. Last of Us coming soon as well. Last of Us is getting bloody, it's getting me gassed. The first one, I haven't even done the second one yet. Playing the first one right now, really good stuff. But yeah, nevertheless, hope to catch you guys later. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.